everybody! So I'm a member of a couple of different TTC groups, which stands for Trying to Conceive. And during the 2-week wait and the bit beyond it when women have found out they're pregnant but not how many babies they're pregnant with, one of the things that women tend to agonize over is it one baby or is it twins? So they often ask me, how did I know I was pregnant with twins? So I thought I'd film a little vlog that essentially answers that question. With my first set of twins, we decided to transfer 2 embryos, and we transferred them at day 3 of the embryo development process. So they were day 3 embryos, which is fine. They were fine embryos at day 3. They weren't the best embryos, but they were fine. So they transferred, and about 4 or 5 days later, I started to feel symptoms that might indicate that I was pregnant. And my big symptom with the first set of twins was that I was always hot. And it was February. And Kirsty was walking the dog in her puffy, big dog walking coat. And I was wearing a t-shirt. I remember that really vividly because I wasn't wearing a bra, but I had to take my coat off because I was just dying. So there I was, jiggling all over the park, sweltering hot, and grumbling about global warming and climate change. And nope, turns out you're pregnant. My other symptom at that stage was insomnia. I couldn't sleep. I'd wake up to have a wee at 3-4 in the morning. That would just be it for the day. I'd be up. And I guess that's the third symptom. I started peeing really early on, especially with my sons. And I mention this as signs that I was maybe pregnant with twins because double the embryos doubles the pregnancy hormone, which meant that I felt more pregnant more quickly. So if you feel a lot of symptoms early on, that could be a sign that you are expecting twins. With the boys, nausea hit like a steam train. About 5 weeks in, I felt so incredibly ill for the first 5 months of my pregnancy. And increased nausea early on or later in the pregnancy is a sign that you are pregnant with twins. My other indicator with my sons was when I went for a blood test to confirm the pregnancy, my HCG, which is the hormone level that determines pregnancy, it was just through the roof. I had a blood test, I think it was 10 days past a 3-day transfer, for those of you who know IVF terms, which is the equivalent of 13 days past ovulation, for those of you who don't. And my HCG was, I think, 379, whereas normal range was something like, do you know what, I'm just guessing. But it was lower than that, a lot lower than that. So I said to the nurse on the phone, could this be a sign that I am pregnant with twins? And she said it would not surprise me in the least. So I spent 4 weeks until my early scan, just panicked that I was having triplets, by which time twins came as somewhat of a relief. With the girls, I had other early pregnancy symptoms. We transferred 2 day 5 blastocysts, perfect blastocysts, hatching. They could not get better. Literally, they were just the IVF dream. So we knew transferring 2 blastocysts, and with my track record at that point, we were going to get twins. 3 days later, I felt implantation, and it felt like a cross between pinching sensations and cramping sensations, and it went on for somewhat between a few hours and half a day, if I remember correctly. And I felt it on one side of my uterus, and then the next day I felt it on the other side of my uterus. And that was the point at which I said, okay, I'm pregnant, and these are the blastocystes, and I just felt that they were girls. I'm not saying intuition is a sign that you're expecting or that you're expecting twins, but I just knew. And I had a very different early pregnancy, but I think it was 5 days after a 5-day transfer, so the equivalent of 10 days post-ovulation, that I went out and I bought a pack of 4 blueberry muffins, 2 cinnamon rolls, 2 Danish pastries, 2 almond croissants, and 2 pregnancy tests. And I took the tests in the pouring rain in our bathroom because there was nothing else to do. And I just knew, based on the implantation, the sweet pastries cravings, I just knew that I was pregnant, and I was. Again with twins. I didn't have my HCG tested that time round because I had to pay for it that time round, and I was feeling quite tight. I was made redundant 2 days after finding out that I was pregnant, so money was really tight for us. I didn't have the HCG test, so I can't tell you my results there. And I had a very different early pregnancy where I didn't feel as nauseous, I didn't feel hot, I didn't really need to pee much, I didn't have insomnia. But the earliness of the symptoms that I experienced also indicated again that it could be twins. And it was. So those were my early symptoms that indicated that I was expecting twins twice over. And if you're watching this and wondering if you two are expecting twins, all I can say is good luck. Multiple pregnancy comes with some really scary stats, but being a mum to twins is incredible, and I hope you get the outcome that you're hoping for, and I hope everything goes smoothly for you. Check in and let me know, and if this video has been helpful for you at all, please do like, subscribe, etc., etc. And thank you for watching.